Alright boys, today we gotta talk about this, bro. You gotta see this because I was looking back at things and I was like, yo, no way. It's been this long. I'm gonna show it to you. You guys see it here today. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Let's jump straight into it. So if you don't already know, the dev notes were published already, right? We had this a few days ago when the entire Ragnarok stream occurred, but with this entire thing, Global also went and published it a little bit after. They published it on January 26th, like right before the day changed, like literally on the 27th technically, but it is the 126 dev notes, similar to how JP said 126, so we technically got on the 27th, but it's fine, I'm not going to consider that. But reading this entire thing through, there's nothing really that special, because we've seen most of it, okay? We have the entire new boss. They have a new system of how you are like actually rewarded via that. And again, if you think the bird was grindy, they made the deer boss thing very easy. So that's a cool thing. So pretty good there, right? The entire selection thing is that you can use the new boss and the old boss, farm both of them, and you can get all of the relative materials. The only thing changed now is the bird is infinite. You can practically farm until your heart's content, while or rather during the entire thing. So like as every week they used to reset, now you have it where you can just farm indefinitely until you want to go and jump off a cliff. Like that's the same thing. So yeah, that's not bad. Then this entire thing where it's the assistants acquiring holy relic materials. They're giving away a free one, all that stuff, pretty cool. But the thing that I want to get to, I'm going to skip this other stuff too. World Tree, we already know that. They first added this, so pretty cool thing. They added new costumes. They're amazing. They're brand new, exclusive, super amazing costumes. These two for Traitor Meliodas and Goddess Elizabeth. Oh my god, outstanding costume. Now, the funniest thing is, these costumes are exclusive and they're only going to be distributed to Knighthood Competition Elite Tier Ranking. Yes, high chance you're never going to get anywhere close to these costumes. So that's the biggest thing. I definitely read this when I was like tired because I was like reading it before dev notes or before like the stream for Ragnarok because they dropped this at like 4 a.m. So I was reading this. I'm like, oh my god, okay. I was hyped. I was really hyped. And then I read the fine print. It was like, you got to go and do Knighthood competition to get it.
Oh my god! Oh Jesus!
That is a massive L for me. I really wanted these, but this is what they look like. And they really are like the nicest skins probably I have seen for characters in this entire game in a while. So that sucks miserably. But what is the current entire thing of where you have to rank? We don't know yet. Probably top 1% or something of that sort. But again, they say on top of the Knighthood competition improvements, special exclusive costumes for the higher league participants will be available to reward knights who are always hard at work preparing and fiercely battling against the competition. But the thing is, with this entire thing, even if you get it, they leave you practically, right? So it says that, but they may be restricted to equip them once the rank drops, which means if you get it, like if you worked your like entire like day and everything, you made it there, your knighthood was on top, then one day your knighthood falls off, rip, you lost the costumes. So I really wonder how that's going to actually work. Because like, it's like if you enhance that and like you put your materials into it and then one day you just like lose it, it's like restricted. What happens to those materials you just dumped into it? Like that's wasted now. But we will see how that goes. That's just there. Wanted to bring that up. Now, the one thing that's like the biggest meme of the century is Training Grotto. Like they've been literally mentioning Training Grotto is going to get an entire brand new update, brand new revamp, brand new everything. And it's been so long. Like literally, they've been just saying like, yo, we're doing it. We're gonna get it done. It's been happening. It's ready. We're almost there. Like, let me show it to you. Okay, so this is the 126 dev notes. This is the 126 dev notes. Okay, keep that in mind. This is the 1228 dev notes. In the 1228 dev notes, they also mentioned it somewhere with Training Grotto, right? Practically the Training Grotto thing was right here. So they mentioned it here. Now, 1117 dev notes. If we go down, they also mentioned the quality of life updates. And it was like the initial growth and all the things about Training Grotto in here as well. What is it? Fully Awakening token, all this. That was mentioned in the 11, the dev notes right here, right? Then if we head over here to the, these are the 916 dev notes. Over here in the bottom thing, they were talking about Super Awakening and the fact that Training Grotto exists and that they want to go and update Training Grotto so that you have that entire thing. Just remember, that's 960. We're currently on 126. 960 was that. 823. You remember this one? They also had mentioned Training Grotto improvements here. So it has been this long. We've been waiting for Training Grotto to finally be improved. The new revamped insane Training Grotto. Like, bro, by the time it took them to revamp Training Grotto, we got a brand new Grand Cross coming out. Like, we got Grand Cross Origins. They couldn't even finish Training Grotto. Imagine that. Also, with the time they've been taking to get like freaking Training Grotto out, we've had 2 Meliodas released. Yes, Ragnarok Meliodas and a Festival Meliodas. What? Also, at this point, I think they're lying about the new 7 Deadly Sins game. I think it's actually going to be called 7 Deadly Sins Training Grotto. Like, this is the entire thing they've been planning. That was a joke. It was a good one in my head. I'm sorry. Also, if you want to think about it, they released a bird and a deer before Training Grotto got updated. Imagine that. But yes, honestly speaking, Training Grotto is a ghost. It's never happening. I'm telling you now. This thing is going to take like 60 years before we actually get it. So I will see you in the 420 dev notes when they finally announce that, you know, Training Grotto's updated. Not a bad thing. Again, we went through 823, 916, 10.6, 11.17, 12.28, 126 dev notes. That's where we went through before we got it updated. So that's just the biggest, the funniest thing ever. But I wanted to put that out there. When I was reading this, I'm like, dude, Training Grotto, that's never happening. But yes, if you were, rather if you are in the top knighthoods, you do have a new thing to look forward to and a new thing to grind towards, the Goddess Elizabeth. And again, they also said that there are more costumes planned, so it's not just these two, there will be more. So be ready for that. I'm guessing every single festival unit will get one. So if you need it, if you care about it, if you like it, there you go. That is happening for you. Mad exclusive though. So, I mean, I'm never obtaining it, but hey, you might grind for it. Also, by the way, this is giving me the like massive comeback home vibes. But they have this entire thing. If you want to go and participate, you get this. So if you want to just go and take a screenshot of the new costume on your character and then literally just post it, you have a chance of getting this. So I'm gonna put it out there. But we're almost there. Remember, we're almost there to getting the comeback home vibe. So I can't wait. I literally can't wait to see what the trailer is. Because again, Global's anniversary will bring a banner, and it's gonna be the comeback home banner. So NetMarble, better outdo yourself. You better outdo yourself with this trailer. I literally, every time they do one, I always hype it up. It's my favorite thing. I care about that more than the festival unit. Every time, it's always happened. So NetMarble, don't let me down with this one. I'm begging you. Also, another massive L we kind of took with this dev notes, they didn't mention collabs, which again, they did it on the 12/28 one, where they practically said many nights have been requesting collaborations. We're currently discussing with the IP holders and all that stuff. But again, since 28 or 12/28, we haven't gotten a collab. Again, JP's technically ahead of that by 2 more weeks, so they also haven't had a collab. And in the 126, given we haven't had any information about collabs, maybe next month you won't see a collab as well. Given it's also the anniversary for Global, I wasn't expecting one anyways, but now it at least solidifies the idea that you probably won't have another collab for a decent amount of time. So yeah, it's pretty depressing, but I wanted to also bring that to your attention. Given it wasn't mentioned in dev notes, high chance it won't be there for a little bit. Also, it just doesn't work in the timeline we have, so we'll see what happens. With that being said, I'll leave that with you. This was the entire dev notes that I wanted to go and cover. I will see you with Grand Cross 4 coming out. Then we'll finally have Training Grotto improvements. Or rather, maybe the Training Grotto was actually planned to be dropped in the new Grand Cross. Remember that. They really could. Training Grotto will get revamped and everything will be there for you in Grand Cross Origins. Be ready for it. See you there. That is the real meaning of Training Grotto. That they were training you for that. It was amazing. Wow.